There actually is one last quick thing that I want to do after generating our first project here. I want to make sure that we just go ahead and learn how to launch our project with React Native and run it in the simulator. The simulator process, or getting it set up for every platform, is just a little bit different. So as we start working on our applications, I'm not going to specifically say like, hey, start up your, run this command to run on OS X. I'm just going to say, hey, start this up in the simulator. So if you are on OS X and you're running an iOS application when we get started, we're going to use exactly one command to run our application on iOS. And it's basically this right here. You probably already read it yourself. First, I'm going to change into my project directory, so albums, and then I'm going to run React Native run-iOS. So this is going to build our project, launch the iOS simulator, and then show it. The build process takes the first time quite a good amount of time, so if it takes you a little bit of time to get it spooled up, don't sweat it. But once it gets going, you should see the React Native application appear in the window. One last quick note here, when it launches the simulator, and it looks like it will, yep, here it is. So this is a simulator running it on our device, or excuse me, on our desktop. Let me give us a better background here. Yeah, there we go. One very quick note here, something that I have occasional issues with is once the application starts up and we get the simulator here, it, for whatever reason, decides not to automatically launch the app for us. So if that happens to you, if the simulator starts up but like nothing actually happens and it looks like everything else is all done, you can drag here, so just click and drag over to the second tab, and then you should have your application of albums on the screen, just like I have these others on here, and you can just click directly on albums to get started. So again, if it does not automatically dump you into the application, you can just drag on over and click it to get started. Okay, cool. So let this finish up. We'll make sure that it runs successfully, and then we will continue in the next section and get started with our application.